Oh, baby, baby. Just kidding. So, I would advise anybody in their right mind never to get a truck in Vancouver, or never to get a truck. What? Shut the fuck up. Just wait. Or never to get a truck in New York or Vancouver. Everything's too close together here. Like, all the time. People don't know how to fucking drive. And they talk so much shit. You roll up to them on a red light. So many times I rolled up on a red light and I was like, what? What the fuck? Why are you blacking the fuck out? I've been driving since I was 6 years old on my daddy's lap in our pickup truck in the fields. And I've got into so many fucking accidents when I was a little kid, 13, 14, 17, 8. I have a lot of practice. So I can practice what the fuck I preach. I'm a professional driver. And I did Grand Theft Auto. I don't know if that's something to brag about, but yeah, don't buy it. The moral of the story is please do not drive a frickin'... Don't get a big ass truck for Vancouver. It's Asianville here, so like everything's close together. It just makes no fucking sense. You gotta be young and dumb to be old and wise. I used to do, I used to do a lot of crime and Grand Theft Auto when I was a teenager, and I was a high-risk youth, but people grow up. Of course, I don't do that kind of shit today. Like, obviously, fuck. But people grow. You gotta be young and dumb to be old and wise. We are products of our environment. So, yeah, thank you, God, for change and growth. And now I'm a really at peace, civil namaste adult because of a lot of healing. You don't know how much violence it takes to be this peaceful. So this is how it works. I make money from YouTube, my YouTube channels, and I make money from just my personal consultation and my one-on-ones. So that varies from month to month. Hopefully, I hope I'll be doing it full time. Since I moved to Vancouver, I've only worked a 9 to 5 about 50% of the time, and I've made money in my personal business 50% of the time. So it's a hit or miss, but that's the life of a business person. Like, somebody that owns shit is some months are going to be great. Sometimes it's not. So you have to have like a goose egg. And for some reason, like when my sister passed away, just all shit, like just a bunch of stuff, financial things started to happen. So since October 9th, since I buried my sister, has been a lot of cleanup. Which, whatever, that's how the universe works. When it rains, it pours. I just thank God. God is king. God is king. God is... If you have God, you can absolutely do anything. Like, I am whole and happy and full within myself because of God. Like, in my own life, I could have died so many times in my fucking life. So many times. And miracles. So many fucking miracles happened to save my life, to have me still walking on these 2 legs looking at you today. So, like, you can do anything you put your mind to. And after experiencing so much death in my life and to my own self, almost getting homicided on several occasions, I know that God is king, and with God, you can achieve anything you put your mind to. Absolutely. Bar none. So just keep it pushing, keep it moving. When you have a dream, keep going. It's always on God's timing. It's never on your time. Humans make plans. God laughs. It's on God's timing. That's why you always got to let go, let God, and trust in God's timing. Okay, so did a lot of loads yesterday. Just waiting for Natalie and Ray Ray to roll up. And then after this, I sold everything. Like, I sold everything in the house. So yeah, pretty much I'm just smooth coasting from here. No, I'm just like, Dee Dee, holla at me. Like, fly me the fuck out already. And like all the comments that I see on Instagram with entitled bitches saying, oh, why is America so obsessed with race? Well, because, bitch, a genocide just took place with my parents. And like I always say, I was the last one to attend day school when I was 4 years old, going to day school. The last board-running, little boy-loving, pedo-ass-loving-ass boarding schools that closed in 1997 was in Saskatchewan. And they sodomized the fuck out of little boys in those places. The only reason I always went with my mushum, like he had a full-time job there at the time before it closed. The reason why North America is so obsessed with race is because we cannot forget. We cannot repeat history. We just had a whole ass genocide go on. These reparations need to come out. We are still healing. Our generations are still healing intergenerational trauma. Straight up. My mom didn't run to the streets and go do what she had to do. My dad didn't do what he had to do. They didn't all do time. There was a reason. And a lot of people I see moving into Canada, a lot of white folks I see with their ignorance and shit and their fucking privileged ass, clear colored ass skin, not knowing what the fuck, why you like that, blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, you never grew up. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. And it's almost like gaslighting when Canada's like, oh, nothing happened. Canada's the most racist, genocidal fucking country. Stereotypical, phony as fuck country. Like, for you to gaslight Native Americans and be like, nothing happened, when we all know what happened, what took place, is abuse. I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship with the government to this day. Like, Dad, my father was one of the loves of my life. Like, how would you like if the love of your life got kidnapped at 4 years old, taken with these creepy ass fucking white nuns, and had to witness homicide since age 5? He didn't even speak English. He got his ass kicked 24/7 and fucking molested. And on top of that, had to witness homicide all the time. And people think, oh, it's in the past. Nah, it was mandated. It was law to kidnap Native kids and put them into these boarding schools. If you didn't give up your kids, you went to jail. And this is my fucking parents. My fucking parents. So next time someone's like, why does race matter? Because we got to keep track. We got to keep track of that shit. It's the stat. Look at the institutional. Look at all the jails. What are they full of? What are the foster homes all full of? It's institutional and systematic racism. That's why the fuck North America's obsessed with race. Let's not fucking forget, bitch. Don't fucking forget.